Yes, guys, and welcome back to the channel. And if you're new around here, welcome aboard. We are recording this on Saturday morning. I've just woken up. No messing around. I wanted to quickly wake up early, get this video recorded, and upload it as soon as possible for you guys so you can plan your day with your football bets. You know, Saturday is always the biggest day for me. There's so many matches. And as it's a Saturday, I've got 5 games for you for today. And the same rule applies for all 5 of these games. So we are waiting in play only, okay, guys? Just have to drill it into your head. It's for in play. Because if the game kicks off and it's not lively, we do not jump on and you just skip it and you move to the next one, okay? Of course, there's exceptions where sometimes the match is very, very lively, but the goals just don't happen. But, you know, there's not much we can do about that. We're not the ones on the pitch playing. For example, the Southend game yesterday was really annoying. That game should have had so many goals, but they were getting the shots in. The goalies were making the saves. They were just doing everything but not. They were doing everything but score. But it's just the way it goes sometimes with some matches. But we've got 5 matches for today. Let's not mess around here. I've got the 5 matches, but they're all spread out throughout the day. So we've got some early on in the day, and then I've got a couple a bit later, so you can spread out your whole day. And if you can, guys, watch the games live if you can. Most of these games should have live streams somewhere, so watch them, as watching is always better. And yeah, let's dive in. I've got my morning coffee because I'm absolutely shattered. Cheers, guys. Okay, and if you've only just found this channel and you enjoy this sort of video by the time you've watched it, make sure you hit subscribe. And if you've been watching these videos recently and you're still not subscribed, please hit that button, because it tells me like 40%, I think it's about 40% of people watch and are not subscribed. Just make sure you press that button, because remember, if you miss these videos, you're going to miss key matches for the day. So you don't want to miss out. And also, I've got a free Telegram channel, link below. You can click that and I'll let you guys know when videos go live too. Right, enough talking. First game. First game is in Thailand, and we have got, what are they called? Ratchaburi against Buri Ram. We'll go with Buri Ram. Buri Ram United. And this is at 12 o'clock. It should have plenty of goals here. If you look at Ratchaburi's last 5 games, they've won 4 out of the 5, but they've been 2-1, 7-1, 7-4, 2-1, 3-2. So all of them have had over 2.5 goals. Some of them, well, one of them's had 8 goals. One of them's had 10 goals. So 8, 9, 10, 11 goals, sorry. My maths is terrible. They've had 11 goals in one of the games. So all of them over 2.5, all of them both teams scoring. And then we look at the other team, Buri Ram. They've ended 2-1, 2-1, 2-1. All of them have ended 2-1 the last 5 games. So yeah, it's a given. They played each other last in December. That ended 6-0, and the one before that was 4-1. So we should see goals here. I've had a quick look at the odds. A first half goal at the moment is 1.31, but there isn't much money in the market. When we get to kick off at 12, that should jump up a little bit. And then it probably hit 1.8 around 20 minutes in if there isn't a goal before that. But what I would say is, if the game kicks off and it's lively straight away and you can't jump on a first half goal, but it looks like a goal's going to happen, then you could just jump on over 2.5 goals, because the odds of that are already 1.62, which is very good. Very good. That would reach 1.8 within like 5-10 minutes, as long as there isn't a goal. So that's a good match to keep an eye on. The game after this is over in Norway. The Norway league has kicked off. They're 2 games in. I love the Norwegian league, always goals. And we have got Strowman against Folo. Now, they've only played 2 games each. That's the little downfall to this one. We haven't got too many stats to go by. But if you look at the 2 games they've played each, Strowman, their 2 games have been 2-1 and 6-1. And Folo, they've been 2-1 and 5-2. So both over 2.5 goals, both teams scoring. And they last played each other October. It's quite a while away. That was 2-1. So yeah, another good game. I'll have a quick look at the odds. A first half goal, again, is too low at the moment. It's 1.25, but there's no money in the market, so it would take a while to build up. Over 2.5 goals is 1.45. That will reach 1.8 in probably about the 10th minute. But yeah, see how that one goes. 1 o'clock, Norway, Strowman versus Folo. We should see plenty of goals here. Right, now, next game, 2 p.m. It's in Italy. Can't leave the ladies out, so we've got a ladies team, ladies match here. And we're going with the Inter Milan versus the Roma women's teams. Inter Milan's results, the past 5, they've ended 4-4, 2-1, 3-3, 1-0, 3-2. So apart from that 1-0 result, the other ones have all had over 2.5 goals, both teams scoring. Most of them have had tons of goals. We look at Roma, 2-1, 2-0, 3-1, 2-1, 3-0. And they last played each other only in March. So yeah, not too long ago. That ended 2-1. The one before that was 2-1. So yeah, we should see goals here. Should see goals. First half goal or over 2.5 goals. Same rules apply. It's worth noting already for over 2.5 goals in this game, it's already at 1.61 before kickoff. So that will reach pretty high pretty quick, as long as we don't see an early goal. And same goes with first half goal. Again, it says 1.31 at the moment, but there's no money in the market. Once it kicks off, it should go up pretty quick. Okay, where are we at now? We are going to the next game. Next game. 2 more games. 2 more games. Right, if you haven't already, make sure you like this video. Okay. Germany, 3:30. We have got Stuttgart 2 against Vel 1924. Another game for goals. So they've played 33 matches now, so the stats are pretty solid. If we look at Stuttgart's last 5 games, 2-2, 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 2-0. So all of them, apart from the one which is the furthest one away, have all ended with over 2.5 goals, and both teams scoring. And Vel, it's been 3-0, 2-1, 2-1, 3-1, 4-0, all over 2.5 goals. Stuttgart's home form, the last 4 games have all had over 2.5 goals, both teams scoring. So yeah, should be good. They played each other in November. That ended 2-2, goal fest. Let's have a quick look at the odds. Wow, I'm impressed. Over 2.5 goals for this one is already at 1.75. So again, very good. Wait until kickoff. If it starts lively, that would be 1.9 within 8 minutes maybe. And as that's already high, we can tell the first half goal odds will reach will reach 1.8 pretty quick as well. So yeah, solid pick. Last game, this one's a bit out of the blue because we're going over to Ecuador. Yes, we haven't had much Ecuador in here, but 8 o'clock, we're over in Ecuador. And it's Libertad versus Mujica. Now, we look at Libertad's home results. And it's been 3-1, 4-1, 4-1, 2-0, 2-1. So 4 out of the 5 have had over 2.5 goals. Both teams scoring. You can tell I'm tired. Mujica's results away from home, they've had goals. I mean, 4 out of the 5 have had both teams scoring, but only 2 of them have had over 2.5 goals, which isn't ideal. So we're kind of relying on Libertad's home record here to get the goals. If we look at the last 3 head-to-heads, they've all had over 2.5 goals and both teams scoring. So it should be a good one. They're 8 games into the season. And if we look at the odds, now this is the best odds out of the lot. That's because of Mujica's away record with goals. It's okay to be fair. It's not bad. It could be better, but over 2.5 goals, the odds are already 1.95. Very solid. First half goal is at 1.41, but that will reach 1.8 really quick. So watch this one live. There'll be a live stream out there. And that's the 2 options. And that's a late kickoff at 8 o'clock. And that's 5 games. That's 5 games. Now I do go away tomorrow. I'm going Spain. So I should have another video either uploaded tonight for Sunday's matches or in the morning. But either way, there will be another video for Sunday. So make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss out. Comment below your thoughts on these matches. Hit the like button. Subscribe. See you again soon. Take care. Peace.